Hey, it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and also your voice behind your popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I've got a brilliant one for you and I'm super excited to share this one with you because we're doing air fryer Christmas chips, or you might know them as festive chips. They're brilliant. We're doing them in the air fryer and I just can't wait for me to show you just how amazing they are. Not heard of them before? Well, they're simply loaded chips. So chips with gravy, stuffing balls, pigs in blankets and a bit of turkey. So it's perfect for your leftovers, but also if you've noticed on social media, it's very popular in the Irish fish and chip shops, and I've also seen it on quite a lot of Christmas markets. But because they pay such a large rent to be on the Christmas markets, they can have quite a steep price for them. So let's make some in our air fryer, shall we? So what do you need, you may be asking? Well, I'm using red potatoes because they make the best chips, and you can find out more information about red chips in the air fryer in our first cookbook, the Complete Air Fryer Cookbook. So I've got 2 big ones and 1 smaller one, and that's perfect for some good chips. I've got some leftover slow cooker turkey, which I will be posting a video for. And then I've got some leftover gravy. And then I've got loads of stuffing balls, pigs in blankets and stuff. I won't be using all of these, just a selection to go on top. And then of course, a good bowl for mixing your chips in, and we can get it going. So you ready to get started? Alright, so I'm going to put the loaded elements to one side and we can focus first on making those yummy chips. So this is something interesting. We were the first people to bring you homemade chips in the air fryer, and Philips is the first one to bring out an air fryer. So it's nice to say that we're doing chips in the Philips, and it's the Philips Air Fryer XL. And as I'm thinking now, I am thinking about getting another Philips air fryer because I like them so much. What do you think? Should I get another one? I've got a lot of air fryers in this kitchen. You think it's an addiction? I wonder. So then grab your peeler and start peeling your potatoes. Oh, I love red potatoes, and they truly do make amazing chips. Look, I've got a bad one here. I wonder how much I'll end up peeling off here. That's why I'm going with large chips. Large potatoes for the chips. And remember, these peelings make brilliant potato peels for the air fryer. Simply season them with some oil, and we also have a recipe for them for potato peeling chips in our second cookbook, Air Fryer Easy Every Day. And there you go, there's your potatoes peeled, and we're just going to clear up the peelings and get them chopped to chips. Get your favourite knife out and let's make them into chips. These knives, I struggled to find knives that I actually liked for chopping for my videos and everything. And then I tried some Joseph & Joseph knives when I was chopping Sophia's birthday cake last year, and really liked them, so I went and bought some straight away. So whichever knives you feel comfortable using. Oh, but these red potatoes, the chips is just amazing. Or if you fancy mixing it up, what is also lovely in the air fryer is wedges. So just keep the skin on and then you're just not chopping them as much. Easy. But obviously, if you're going much smaller, then they're going to be cooked quicker. And of course, if you've not got a copy, our air fryer cooking times guide is absolutely brilliant and has the time and temps to more than 275 everyday air fryer foods. And it's got a really good chips range in there, as well as frozen if you prefer frozen. It's even got the likes of your curly fries and whatnot. But it's just got so many great foods that we all have every day. Oh, look at those, they make lovely chips, these big potatoes. Oh, look at those, they look brilliant. So now it's time to bowl them. By that I mean grabbing your favourite bowl, adding them to the bowl, oil and seasonings, and then you mix them with your hands, and that is how you make the beautiful chips. Because people say, well, where do you put the oil in the air fryer? It is on the food, and if you mix it with your hands you get a much better coating, and it does make a difference to your homemade chips. So bowl out, chips in. These are lovely chunky chips. I cannot wait to try these. Olive oil, salt, pepper, and then it's time to mix with your hands. I normally add some other seasonings in because it's nice to have some paprika or some garlic powder or something else on your chips, but as we're making loaded chips you really don't need anything extra. So just as they are, with some salt and pepper and some extra virgin olive oil, is brilliant. Or if you want to be really naughty and do it like you would at the chippy, beef dripping. Now that is an idea, but it does make the air fryer smoke a bit, but yeah, that's how you would have them at the chippy. So mix them with your hands, and then you've got lovely chips mixed, ready to go on. So we're all ready, so shall we get these chips on? Air fry basket out, and then pop the chips in. Oh, I can't have any stain in the bottom of the bowl, can we? And look, there's some oil that always comes off them naturally, which is fine. Spread them out, and these babies are ready to go on. Oh, don't they look brilliant? Right, so let's get this chips party started. I recommend cooking them first at a lower temperature for creating better chips. Don't put anything weird on them. Like some people have asked me, should I put cornstarch on them? No, you don't need anything like that at all. You don't need to parboil them or soak them or anything. So now we're going to start with 160 Celsius, that's 320 Fahrenheit, for 20 minutes, and then we can come back and check on them. So turn on your air fryer, you're looking for 160 Celsius, 320 Fahrenheit, and then pop it up to 20 minutes and then press start. I am Sam, and the thing I created for you that I'm the most proud of is our air fryer cooking guide. I had a gut feeling that as an air fryer user myself, this is what we all need the most. A time and temp chart that has almost 300 everyday foods in it with tried and tested times and temperatures, all of which are for the most popular foods ever. I let Sophia loose with a copy so she can show you just how amazing it is. From its beautiful design to the amazing pages that are loaded with all your favourite time and temps by food category. But the best bit is the magnetic strip that lets it sit so perfectly on your fridge. Simply search Air Fryer Sam and Dom on Amazon or go to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/books to grab yourself a copy. And we've beeped. So the Philips is so quiet when I press start on a recipe, yet the beep is a normal loud beep. So sometimes I think, have I actually turned it on properly? And there they are so far. The chips are looking fabulous. They've done the 20 minutes at 160 Celsius now. So now next step, give your chips a shake, and then we're going to pop them back on. So shake them chips. And then they're already getting some lovely colour, so now we're going to pop them back on. So let's take a look at these chips, shall we? Oh, don't they look lovely? Oh, look at those. Beautiful air fryer chips. Oh, nothing beats doing them in the Philips, I tell you. So now what I suggest you do is you tip your chips out onto a plate, because if you had them in the chippy, they tip out the chips and then they add the extras on top. And then pop out your chips. Obviously this is enough to feed two. It's quite a big portion this, but then again, how many you get at the chippy? Oh, don't they look lovely? Let's admire them babies. So that's your chips. And now let's talk about those extra sides that we're going to be adding. Right, so do you warm up your turkey? I don't, because it can dry it out a bit. It's nice just to have the turkey as it is going in. But if you want to warm it up, then feel free to throw it in the air fryer. Then grab yourself a smaller chopping board, and now we're just going to make the pigs in blankets a bit smaller, unless you've used frozen ones, which are quite small compared to homemade. It's totally up to you what you use here. So I've got a mixture really, so you can tell the difference in size there. The homemade ones versus the frozen ones. And then for stuffing balls, we have a mixture of those as well. So the small ones are the frozen. Oh, they look small. Stuffing balls don't really need much chopping. And then slice up your pigs in blankets if they're really big. And you can have as much or as little as you want of all these little bits and pieces to go on top. And then look at all those. They are all ready now to go in the air fryer. So then pop them in the air fryer. And then look at those all ready to go in. And then pop it back on. And you're looking for 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, 2 minutes, and then press start. Because you don't want your chips getting really, really cold while you're waiting. So a good idea is to chop up your stuffing balls and your pigs in blankets, and then you're having less of an air fryer cook time when they're going back on. And then here's those chips you've already done. You can add in some turkey now. This is slow cooker turkey, so it's really, really moist. It's really nice. And then you can have as much or as little gravy as you want. I've used some homemade turkey gravy here that we've made, but any can go in. And then it's like doing gravy chips. So lovely. Pop it all round. And then you've got a nice bit of gravy there to go on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you heard it. That is the beep of the air fryer. And there are your warmed up stuffing balls and pigs in blankets. And they're just perfect now for popping on. So now just decorate the top with all those stuffing balls and pigs in blankets. Load it up with as many or as few as you want. Oh, and a little bit of bacon that dropped off. Oh, and look at that. Isn't that foodie heaven moment? So if you love stuffing balls, pigs in blankets, turkey, and chips of course, and gravy, then this is for you. And it's a perfect use of your leftovers at Christmas time, or just in case you live somewhere outside of Ireland and you want to try the famous chips, or you can't get to a food market, then this is a brilliant one that you can make yourself at home. You could also just grab 1 pack of stuffing balls and pigs in blankets from the frozen section of a supermarket to make them if you've not got any already made. It's totally up to you, and it's just so easy. So enjoy, and a Merry Christmas from us all at Kitchen Gadgets Club. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube video. It feels so amazing that you've stuck around to the end. And of course, that must mean that you like our videos. So why not also follow us on social media? You can find us at the Kitchen Gadgets Club on Facebook, and on Pinterest, TikTok, we're Kitchen Gadgets Club. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And you can also find us at KitchenGadgetsClub.com, where we have a membership that shares brand new kitchen gadget recipes every week. And we also have lots of great ideas, resources, tips and tricks. And we are an ovenless kitchen, so we teach you exclusively how to cook with kitchen gadgets. And a ciao for now.